Hey, this is Chad from Bacon Firearms Reviews. I guess I'm really like the 17 HMR I have, the Savage 93R17, pretty dang accurate. And the other day I was talking to my buddy while we're sheetrocking his upstairs. I saw the loose pieces of sheetrock, and I'm just like, had the 17 HMR out in my car because I was sighting in at my steel plate. I was just thinking, how many pieces of sheetrock of half-inch thick sheet would a 17 HMR go through? So I borrowed some scrap pieces of sheetrock from them. So we're gonna test out some different rounds here. I got some 17 grain VMAX from Hornady, 17 HMR rounds, and also we have the A17 CCI 17 grain varmint rounds from CCI A17 Savage. And also we have the 20 grain XTP 17 HMR from Hornady. This one's just a solid bullet, nothing special. It's got a little hollow point in the front. The VMAX is just the plastic tips. They kind of explode on impact once they hit the target, so that's why you see a lot of little ground squirrels getting annihilated on videos I looked up on YouTube. I was like, holy moly! And I shot a squirrel with it. And it's the Alaskan red squirrels here in Alaska. They're pretty small, and that little 17 HMR does a good number on them. So, yeah, we're gonna test out these 3 ammo and some pieces of sheetrock down there. We're gonna do some ballistics tests to see how many pieces of sheetrock 17 HMR can go through, and just see how it goes. First up, we're gonna use the 20 grain. 20 grain bullets from Hornady, and I'll shoot on the top of the first piece of sheetrock there. I got 10 of them stacked up, half-inch, so we'll start out on the top with the 20 grains. Alright, let's see what the 20 grain Hornady 17 HMR bullets did. Alright, there's a little pinhole there. See that? So we got 1, 2, 3. Wow. See, now we're getting some expansion. So you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy moly. 9 and 10. So it went through 5 inches of 5 inches of sheetrock. That's pretty insane. So next up, we got the VMAX Hornady round, 17 HMR, 17 grain bullets. We're gonna try out the plastic tips. So we'll see how this works out. And it looks like it went straight through. So there's the one hole down there. See, as it's getting bigger. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the size of that hole too. Man, it's getting a lot bigger than the 20 grains. So, got, see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it looks like it stopped right at the 10th. So it went through 9 pieces of sheetrock with the VMAX rounds from Hornady, so that's kind of interesting. Now we're going to use CCI's 17 grain, 17 HMR Savage A17 rounds from CCI, so we'll see what this does. I'm going to try to aim for the top, that way we don't get the holes mixed up. First piece, remember it's on the top too. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy moly. Look at that. Compared to the rest. I mean, they got some damage on that part. Got a lot more blowout. So we got 3, 4. Holy moly, you're sticking together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. 9. Ooh. Oh boy. Looks like it stopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 9th piece, it stopped. So, wow. I wonder if there's a bolt somewhere. So we see 2 holes there, and it looks like, I think it's still in there in little pieces, but yeah, the Savage A17 ammo only went through 9 sheets, and wow, that's pretty amazing. So, looks like Hornady is the best round for varmints. It looks like it penetrates further, but as you can see, when that round hit, there was a nice little, I mean, that's a nice little hole there for that, you know, CCI ammo. I mean, look at that. That's just awesome. And you can see it's getting a little tinier as it goes, but still, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. So that was pretty cool, seeing the what penetration different types of ammo has through sheetrock. I mean, that's, you know, right there I have 5 inches thick of sheetrock, just half-inch put up to get against each other, and that's insane. That bullet might go through, you know, through a house, and, you know, that's got some penetration power. So I decided, since we're doing penetration stuff, might as well shoot other stuff and see what it does. So I got a piece like a big old 4x4 of all-weather wood. So we'll see if this actually will penetrate this piece of wood here. It should. I have no doubt, but we'll see what happens to shoot through this piece. All right, let's shoot the 20 grain XTP rounds from Hornady for 17 HMR. We'll shoot that first for now and see how it goes. All right, there we go. We got a hole there, and look at that. Went all the way through. That's pretty thick too. Little bullet. You can see all the way through it with light. Wow. Pretty impressive. Right, we're going to try out the VMAX from Hornady. Let's see where we find the hole. Right there, such a small little hole, but it's insane. Look on the other side. And no penetration. These are the 20 grain XTPs from Hornady. No penetration with the plastic tips. It's kind of cool. And yeah, they explode on impact, so it makes sense. All right, we're gonna use the CCI 17 Grain Savage A17 ammo. Here we go. Now we got that round. Was a CCI. Let's see if it did. Well, looky. That looks like penetration right there. That wasn't cracked before, but it did something. It bulged that out a little bit, so it hit a little bit harder than the CCI VMAX, or not CCI, Hornady VMAX round. So that's kind of amazing. Look at that. Pretty surprising. So I got 2 of those 4x4s together. So we're going to test the 20 grain XTP Hornady rounds for 17 HMR. See if it'll actually go through both of these. And if it does, I'll be super amazed if it does. So let's see what happens. So I came over here to look at it before I filmed, but see, it went through this, the other side, and it stopped right there, and you can see it. And I pulled this out. This was the 20 grain Hornady rounds, the XTPs. As you can see, it just opened up and mushroomed pretty nicely. Alright, so we're going to take some gallons of water and we'll shoot the 20 grain bullets at this and see what happens and see how many gallons of water it should go through. right, as you can see there, my prediction was somewhat right. Oh wait, oh look at that, there's a hole there. So I went through one, and the bolt's probably at the bottom there somewhere. Yep, I see it right there. We're going to try the A17 rounds. We're not going to use the Hornady 17 grain VMAX ammo because we know that the CCI has a little bit more punch than the Hornady. So we'll just do the CCI and call it good. So just leave it down. Got 3 gallons on there. See how many gallons it would penetrate. All right, now we got 1 and 2. There's 2 gallons, and the bolt's still in there, in the bottom. So 2 gallons, pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I mean, hopefully this was helpful for you. I mean, that was the penetration power in that little 17 caliber HMR bullet is just tremendous. I mean, through the sheetrock, went through there almost like butter, but sheetrock's a little soft. And even in that all-weather wood, that stuff is really hard stuff too, and it went through all the way through one and stopped on the second one. I mean, that's pretty impressive for something that small. And it also went through technically 2, but it just went through the second, so we'll say 1.5 jugs of gallons of water. But as you can see what damage it does to that water, how it makes it explode like that, I mean, that's just crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I mean, it was actually a lot of fun. So, and I had to go to the gas station and get those gallons of water, so they're not about $3 a gallon for those waters. So it's like, I should have went to like Walmart and somewhere where they have it's about 99 cents a gallon, but oh well. Anyways, click like and subscribe to my videos, and if you have any questions on any videos I should make in the future, just leave a comment below. And like always, have a bacon of a day.